Hello everyone and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube and welcome back to the 20th episode of the Eddie Griner Road to My Career series here in NBA 2K13. This should have been episode 21, but I accidentally deleted the episode 20, but that's exactly what we're doing here. Before we do, let's take a look over here. Last episode, we beat Portland in the last game episode, but lost to Miami. And in this episode, well, in this episode, we're gonna play mostly pre-games. All these games here, including a trip to Chicago. Oh boy, that's not gonna be easy. But there's one thing I gotta show off before we go end this off here. We have to show up that trip to Brooklyn. We have to show that off at the very least. So now, without as Eddie is the six-man point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, as you can see, Steve Blake's in that role because I think Nash is injured. I think Nash is injured. I think. Let's take a look. Injuries. Well, here's some shocking news. Steve Nash is injury duration. Chris Paul is out for the season. Well, Nash is out 1 to 2 weeks. So that was and a big shocker here is Marc Gasol in this series. He's out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken foot. Even bigger shocking for Brooklyn is that Lopez is out for the season with a sore knee, which makes absolutely no sense. And another big shocker, Antoine Jamison, he's out with a torn meniscus, out 4 to 6 weeks. So, nothing else much major in our division. Nothing major shocker here. The Lakers only have the only Laker injury is Nash and Jamison. And now let's take a look as we play our next game, and it is against the 19-21 Toronto Raptors at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. And now a lot of you guys have been messaging me about this non-stop, saying, "Oh, is know that on the Toronto's court, with the Raptors, that thing on the court that says Raptors is stick it up with that very cool illusion? Yeah, is that in the game?" Well, I never played Toronto against Toronto in this game, and now it is time to finally get to find out. So now let's find out, is that magic illusion in the game?
We're in the place they call the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, the home of the Raptors.
Is it in the game?
Thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan.
I guess not. I'm disappointed. The illusion's not in the game.
Hey guys, take a look here at wow.
I'm disappointed. The illusion's not in the game. Aww.
Players in the league.
Oh well.
Borderline all-star a year
Oh well.
really brings so much to the table.
Oh well.
Point guard.
So here we go, and Eddie's in it. Wait a minute.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. A leaner.
Wait a minute. It is in the game. Hang on. Let's look at it above and let's see what happens. Get out of the way. Thank you. Eddie, get out of the way. Let's look at it from above. Let's see if that illusion works. Oh, fancy that. It is in the game. Now let's look at the other one to see how that works. It is in the game. It's just a TV illusion. Ugh.
For them against the Lakers tonight. Yeah, these two teams aren't going to spend much time on the floor together this season. There's tonight's game and then just one more down the road between them. He kicks it to Griner. Hit the runner.
So here we go. As there's Eddie Griner. So they're down to Toronto, but there's Eddie, and he misses, but and his teammate Gray takes a slight hit.
I don't know why they played such casualties, Steve. I mean, there was no urgency, no fight, no intensity. I mean, it was just.
And there's Eddie, gets the pass from Kobe. And there's Eddie, and he will miss again. And there's Kyle Lowry. Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult. And there's another shot, and they make it. So this is not good if you're an LA Laker right now, but there you see a pass, but he meant to pass it to Howard, but instead it cost him a turnover. So there you see it. He blocked it, and Howard did a good job there. He got it. And he decides to give it to Kobe, who gives it, and he commits a turnover of his own. And here comes Kyle Lowry. There's Meta World Peace, who gives it to Kobe. Kobe, with 2 seconds left, there's the bucket, and he got downgraded because they don't want Eddie to get the ball. So at the end of the first quarter, Toronto leads the Lakers 25-19. Time for the quick advertisement.
Tune in this Monday. Danny Griner and the Indiana Pacers take on Rudy Gay and the Memphis Grizzlies live from FedEx Forum. You don't.
Now let's see what their record is at this point. 17-22. Well, that's not bad, but compared to Daniel Bryan's, ugh. So here we go. 51.7 seconds left. As when Eddie gets back up there, the Lakers have a lead. So here's Eddie, and he makes it through everybody, and he will make the bucket, and thus extends the lead for the Lakers. Now there's Jose Calderon, one of the threats for Toronto.
I agree. If you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint. Back to Calderon.
And there's Calderon, and there's a Nigerian block, and it sort of worked. There's Steve Blake. And there's Steve Blake. He is not passing, but he should, and he does. And there's Eddie. He will pass it to Pau Gasol, who's going to make, and there's the assist, and he's back at a C average again. And that's his 100th career assist right there. Congratulations, Eddie Griner. There's a block right there, and he allowed him to score, even though he clearly tried to block him. He went back to a C-. And there's Eddie trying to get a last-second shot off. Nope. So at the end of the first half, the Lakers lead Toronto 45-39. Now it's time for the Sprint halftime report. And Kobe Bryant's the leading scorer. Now Coach Brown is liking what he sees. So Lakers are down by 3 when Eddie gets back out there. Man, and I called a 1-3-1 zone defense apparently. So here we go. There's Calderon, and he makes the bucket, and thus extending the lead to 5. Passes it to Dwight Howard. Howard misses. There's Devin Ebanks. He also misses. There's Devin Ebanks making the free throw, and just like that, he is done. Now with 35.8 seconds left, it is a 7-point lead for Toronto, while Eddie and the Lakers have to decide something. What to do here, and there you see Devin. And there's a turnover. That's the second one of the night. And there you see, and there's Fields. Eddie doesn't know where he's going, but thank goodness Calderon found him. And now it's a 9-point lead for Toronto, but the Lakers, they're gonna fight back out of this. And there you see, and there's a shot, and he gets blocked, so his teammate Gray goes down again. And Eddie wanted to take the shot off, but in the end, he couldn't do it. So at the end of the third quarter, Toronto leads the Lakers 69-60. Time for an advertisement.
This Monday night, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go up against the Philadelphia 76ers live from Philadelphia.
Yeah, and we just found out today, Andrew Bynum, he's done, and he hasn't put on that uniform once. And that is very sad. So here we go, fourth quarter. This is where all the mistakes.
Lakers trail by 9. Going back to DeRozan's upside. Steve, what do you think he needs to work on to take that?
There you see a pass to Dwight Howard. Howard's going to take a shot. Misses. Figures he's going to keep missing.
How far he goes and how much he develops. Unbelievable.
And there's Meta World Peace. This could cost Toronto. There's Howard. Boom! Baby! And there's a dunk cam presented by Sprite, and it added 87 out of apparently 100 apparently. And here we go, trying to stop Kyle Lowry. And there's a reaching call, and he's at a deep plus. And now he's a small forward, because Steve Blake's back out there. And he allowed him to score. Jeez, this game has a good excuse to lower his teammate grade, even though he's working hard. And here's Eddie trying to get through, and there's another turnover. And there's a personal foul, so he's down to a D average. This is not good. So here we go. And he made it. And, oh, come on. That was a good call for a pass, and yet you said it was too bad. There's a pass to Kobe, and there's a good way to get his teammate right back up again. And right now he's closing in on the danger zone, so if you get 3 Fs, you're fired, and you have to end the series. There's Kobe, and he will make it. There's DeRozan, and his teammate grade will stay where it is. So here's Eddie. He gets the ball from Pau Gasol. Here he goes, and he's going to try and make it through the defenders. He will, but he misses. So a timeout has been called. And speaking of calling timeouts, so here we go. There's a pass to Dwight Howard, who gives it to Steve Blake. Blake gives it to Eddie. Gives it to Dwight Howard. Boom! Oh, boom, baby! That's what we like to see. The Eddie Dwight Howard combination is working rather finely. Right there. And just like that, he is out of the danger zone. Oh, he allowed him to score back into the danger zone. But he's barely in there, so. Gives it to Kobe. Kobe will make the shot, and there's an assist, and he's barely out of the danger zone once again. So that's 4 assists for Eddie Griner alone in this one. So a 7-point deficit for the Lakers with just a minute 53 left to go. And now it's a 9-point deficit. There's Eddie, and he misses again. Jeez, not a good scoring night for Eddie Griner. But the assist numbers are high. So there's Eddie. Just trying to get through. Gives it to White. There we go, and another assist. And uh-oh, does this, hopefully he doesn't miss this, just like in real life, so we can get back into this one. He misses, so chances are we're done. So here's Kyle Lowry. And there's a 3-second violation. The Lakers get the ball, so this could be that crucial turning point. So there's Eddie. Passes it to Kobe. Kobe gives it back to Eddie. Eddie gives it to his boy Dwight Howard, who gives it to Kobe, and there's a foul. This could be huge. So here we go, Kobe. .69, and there's the foul. So at this point, this is the white flag for the Lakers. So the Lakers pulled off a valiant attempt at a comeback, but it looks like we're gonna lose to the Raptors. And there's a foul right there. So intentional foul. So the Laker fans are probably not going to be too happy. It looks like those Beat LA chants are actually going to work, and it looks like it is going to happen. So a valiant attempt for the Lakers. But at this point, the game's technically over, and the Lakers will lose again. The Lakers are most likely going to lose again. So Eddie's moved to point guard. So here's Eddie trying to improve his scoring game, but it looks like nope. So the Lakers lose this one 83-76. So a tough loss for the Lakers. A very tough pill to swallow, but the Lakers put a valiant attempt at a comeback, but at this point, Eddie's turnovers pretty much sealed the Lakers' fate. So the player of the game, it is Andrea Bargnani. So Eddie's 2 points was okay, but nothing you could expect. Time for the press conference.
All the way up until the end, but it seemed like tonight just wasn't your night. Does this loss sting any more than normal, knowing that you guys were right there?
It don't make a difference. We lost the game, and I ain't happy about it. Yeah, we could have won this one, but you can say that about any game. You just got to go out and do it. And that means everyone on this team, myself included, we all need to do a better job of executing and making plays in crunch time. A much better job. Or this won't be the last time I'm up here talking about this kind of thing.
Well, the fans like it, but the local fan support at Laker Nation is not liking it one bit. So another tough loss for the Lakers. As now, we have to check the playoff picture right now, because right now, I think we fell out of the top 3 at this point. So we think we get a milestone bonus for the... We don't. So as we take a look at the playoff picture right now, as you can see, the Lakers are still in third. Very comfortable. Still in third with 42 games left. Well, so we have a 3.5 game lead over the Spurs. And as you can see, Eddie's original destination of the Dallas Mavericks. Well, let's just say they still have a shot, but chances are the Dallas Mavericks could be on the way to the land of parting gifts. Well, hey, at least they're doing better. They're doing worse than Orlando. Jeez. And now it's on to a tougher task. They just lost. The 30-9 Chicago Bulls. So here we go. That's Chicago. This is gonna be another tough task for the Lakers. Can they somehow pull off a victory against? And I forgot to show the social media. Don't worry. There's gonna be another episode of this tomorrow, following Dolph Ziggler's Road to Glory stuff, I think. Either that or Thursday. So Derrick Rose is back in this game, hoping he can end Miami's win streak. But chances are it won't happen. They're gonna break the Lakers record. But that's a possibility. So we are at the United Center as we get set to go to take on the Chicago Bulls. Here's Rick Hamilton and Luol Deng. So here we go. Surprisingly, we have a 2-point lead over the Chicago Bulls. This will be a huge win if the Lakers fight in this one. So Eddie, this will be his first chance to take on the Bulls in Chicago, home of home of this year's kickoff summer pay-per-view, which is called Payback, but it's not at the United Center for some reason. Instead, it's at the Allstate Arena, home of the Chicago Wolves of the American Hockey League. So there you see as Eddie scores his first bucket right off the bat. So there's Kobe. We'll give it to Eddie. And there, and here we go with the turnovers. So here we go. He almost got him. And just like that, he makes the three, and it's now a 2-point lead for the Lakers again. There's Eddie, and how did he miss that? And now it's a tie game. So here we go with Eddie. LA too. So there's Barnes. He'll give it to George Hill. He misses. And here comes Derrick Rose, formerly of Memphis. And there you see, and there's a good foul for Eddie there. So his teammate goes slightly Rose there. Nah, get it? And Coach Brown is loving what he sees. So a 6-point lead for the Lakers with 45.3 seconds left. So a C- again. So 4 points, a 4-point lead for the Lakers as Eddie. And there's Eddie, and he misses again. Here we go with the. And there's Heinrich, and he misses. And he will pass it to Meta World Peace. World Peace gives it to Eddie. World Peace, he gives it to Meta World Peace for a 3-pointer, and he got it. And just like that, it's a 7-point lead for the Lakers as we enter halftime. So at the end of at the half, the Lakers lead the Bulls 39-32. And Dwight Howard is the leading scorer right now for the Lakers, but Derrick Rose is the leading scorer in this game. with a whopping 10. And there you see Benny the Bull. So here we go. So it's a 3-point lead for the Lakers right now. So here we go. There's Rose, and he's back into a C-half minus again. So a 1-point lead here for the Lake Show. And he will pass it, and and here we go with the turnovers. So there's Rick Hamilton, and another good foul there by Eddie Griner. So the Bulls may take the lead here. They tied it, and it's 43-43 with 2:29 left to go in this one. So Ed, as memorable piece, gives it to Dwight Howard. And there's Eddie. And there's another turnover. Jeez. And there it is. Deep loss for Eddie. And it's also a tie game. And there's Dwight Howard, and boom! Back to a C-.
Very impressive. Of course, he had plenty of help in Cleveland with LeBron James. If you have LeBron, you're going to have a good record. And now plenty of star power with the Lakers as well.
And a deep plus again, so it's going to be a musical chairs. Back and forth here. And there you see, and they let him through, and Eddie makes a go-ahead bucket for the Lakers. So there's 4 points there. So here we go with Eddie again. He will pass it. And is that another assist? Yes, it is. So that's 3 so far for Eddie Griner right now. Double team. So here we go as Eddie Griner. He is leading this Laker team. He will pass it to Pau Gasol. Gasol will make the shot, and he will miss. And there you see another good bucket there. And it is now 54-47 lead for the Lakers. So a very big lead here. Even though the Bulls are not the team of Chicago right now. Oh no, that belongs to the Chicago Blackhawks with their big win streak of their own. And now Eddie's been moved to power forward. So here's Steve Blake. Blake gives it to Eddie. Eddie will pass it, accidentally pass it, and there's another turnover. And just like that, and here come the Bulls. And it is a 54-49 lead for the Lakers at the end of 3. So the Lakers are building confidence. They could pull off a victory in Chicago. Now it's time for the advertisement. Wow. 2 battle of Eddie's former teams, especially the one in 2K12 is doing better than the first time I did this game. To hold the lead. Now Eddie's a small forward. And yep, the Lakers now cut the lead has been cut into 3 by 3 points. Then he will pass it to Dwight Howard, who gives it to Steve Blake. Blake gives it to Eddie. Well, Eddie, he will pass it back to Blake. And Blake's going to go for it. Gives it to Howard, and boom! And just like that, the Lakers cut the deficit to 5. Raise the deficit to 5. Sorry, Chicago. And yeah, we should have saw that one coming. The ref wants Eddie to get fouled. So he kicked the ball, so that's a violation. So here we go. And oh, he bumped the ref. Does he get a 1-game suspension for that? There's Boozer. Watch out! Oh, D plus back for Eddie. Back to D plus for Eddie. Jeez. And there's Eddie again, and he will make that other basket right there. And just like that, the Lakers are up by 5. So 6 points for Eddie, and boy, is he showing. So here we go. 58-55. So this could be very close. And by the way, I didn't say it, half hour. So there's Eddie. Get it to Meta World Peace. Eddie's gonna say, get it, Meta. And he does! And it's back to a 5-point lead for the Lakers. And he went through him, but there's a good shot defense, and back to a C- for Eddie. And Eddie's been moved back to point guard. And here we go. And I wonder, since I haven't done this in a while, let's scan the United Center and let's see where the Blackhawks banners are. So, but since 2K doesn't acknowledge the hockey game, the hockey teams, and oh, there are the banners. Get out of the way, Luol Deng. Jeez. Oh, where's that sign saying, welcome to Madhouse on Madison? Oh, that's right, it's not in this game. I wonder, did they replace that with the sign that says United Center? So here's Eddie. Passes it to Pau Gasol. Gasol gives it back to Eddie. Here he goes, he's going to try and make the shot. Nope. He loses the ball, and there's another turnover. Back to a D plus for Eddie. And he misses. So 2:15 left to go. Gives it to Howard. Boom! Another dunk by Dwight. Another good dunk by Dwight Howard, and that's a 4th assist for Eddie Griner today. And boy, Eddie was not paying attention there. So chances are he may end with a D plus in this game, unless he has a miracle run here. And speaking of miracle runs, he almost scored on Derrick Rose, and over the back foul, and that's on Pau Gasol. And oh boy, the Lakers are screwed. And boy, at this point right now, the Lakers might be a tad bit screwed. Eddie's 5 turnovers pretty much seal the deal for the Bulls to win this thing. And he allowed them to score, so it's a 1-point lead for Chicago. For the Lakers, pardon me. And there you see Eddie. He will extend that lead. So Eddie does not want another foul. And there you see it. Ooh. And there's a good shot defense. So he raises his teammate grade slightly. So Eddie's been moved to small forward right now. So this is getting very exciting here, and hopefully the Lakers can somehow pull this off with a victory here. So there you see Eddie. He made it by him. Misses, and there's Dwight Howard. And that should have been his 5th assist right there, but instead the game says, sorry, that doesn't count as an assist. You're staying at 4. And there's a shooting foul on Kobe. So at this point, they could be getting ready to, the Bulls might be ready to be doing intentional fouls here, if things are going as planned. So less than a minute to go in this game. In the game here, the Lakers are up by 1. Gives it to Howard, but he was right near the basket, and he misses. Dwight, you should have dunked it there. And now because of that, there's a good shot we might lose. Yep, we lost. Yep, we lost. And there's Steve Blake, and there's the lead again. And now Eddie's been moved to point guard. No foul, so they're hoping the Bulls miss. Nope. Instead, it's a tie. So this is a tough battle, but in the end, it looks like the Lakers may get dealt another loss. Unless a miracle happens here. Oh, nope. And there's Gasol. He makes it. Oh, baby, this is getting good. 2 seconds left. The Lakers win. They barely get out of Chicago with a 1-point lead. Oh, man. What an exciting game. It's Eddie Griner even though those 5 turnovers, that was good enough to get the victory. And Eddie gets a couple bit of skill points here, so hopefully in the next episode we get to finally equip them. 70-69 is the final score. Dwight Howard is your player of the game. So now it is time to go to the press conference. Let me turn it up for this question here.
Congratulations on the win tonight. It was definitely a nail-biter. How are you feeling after a close game like that?
Yeah, that was definitely a close one. It feels good when you win a game like that because you know it could have gone the other way. I got to hand it to the team on this one, man. We pulled it together and got the job done when it counted most. Our main goal is always to get that W, and we'll take it however we can get it, really, whether it's a blowout or a close game like tonight. Big ups to these guys for getting it done, man.
Okay, yeah, so and also we're almost to a 40-minute video here, so I'm going to go over, we're going to go over that right now, because it looks like right now we may go over 40 minutes on this one, so I'm going to be up all night doing this, so no problems. No problems here. And Eddie Griner has just crossed 100,000 fans on Twitter. Congratulations. So as we take a look at the social media, let's take a look at the and take a look at this. Bow Wow is saying, Griner Nation, we gotta ball sometime, my man. You're gonna be in LA this off season? Let me know. And he said, well, duh. He's a Laker for the next 3 years. If that's lost, that's on you. what happened, and boy, they look like we're better, and Mannix is saying we close battle. So come back next time as we take on Johnny Roughton and the Memphis Grizzlies. It'll be Daniel Bryan versus Eddie Griner. Eddie Griner versus Daniel Bryan Part 2. See ya.